One of my favorite passions in life is to make cards for people I love, and I want to show you a really easy way to get a beautiful dimensional card using just a couple things that you might have at home. So we're going to get started using some scrapbook paper. And when you use your scrapbook paper, you want to get a scrapbook paper that has a lot of designs to it. And I'm using one with flowers, and it has little other pieces in here too. So you want different shapes of different flowers, or if you want to use different patterns.
Yeah, because I have a lot of snowflakes at home, so can you use ones with snowflakes, or maybe if you have ones with big roses on them, is that okay to
Yep,
use?
anything like that. Then I'm only going to use about half of my paper, so I'm going to use the other half. My paper is double-sided, so you want to get two different details of your paper or different colors of your paper to make this card. And what I already did was I cut out two strips. You want one strip a little bit thicker than the second one. So I've already pre-glued this, and I'm just using a regular cream card, but you can use any color card you'd like at home. And I'm just gonna slide this right on top and just place that down. And then with my brown paper, I began to tear the edge just so we get that torn look. That's so popular nowadays. I just love getting the torn look. You can also add a little bit of pastel on there if you want, or some marker. But I'm just going to keep mine plain, and I'm just going to borrow that glue stick, and I'm going to just slide it right across there and add that second piece of paper right on top. We'll place that on there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my flowers. I already pre-cut flowers like this on the card, so I have a larger one. I'm going to start with the largest one first and then work my way to smaller pieces. So you want to take another pop dot, which these just come in so handy. I'm going to place that right on top.
And this gives a lot of dimension too with the pop dots.
Doesn't it? And then this is one of those flowers that we used before. So I always love to use the flowers, and you can layer those on top, use different colors. I also took a smaller piece of my flower that I cut into my scrapbook paper, and I placed a couple of those pretty diamonds on the side, so that'll dress that up. Then I even went smaller for this flower right here, so we're going to place that right on top. Also, I'm just going to go and get the little corner right here, so I'm going to slide that flower down. Thanks for doing these pop dots for me, Katie.
That's what I'm here for.
And we're just going to put that last flower right on top there. Now, if you want to get a bordered look, because it needs something right here in the middle, I'm going to take some of my pieces that I cut out. I already stuck some of those diamonds on top there as well. And I'm just going to take my glue stick and just slide that right into my glue stick. And then we'll just glue this right down too. So I'm going to have you glue those other pieces down. And I'm going to get some more of the diamonds just to decorate on the top. Now, if you don't have diamonds at home or rhinestones, you can use anything. Beads work well. You can use raffia, ribbon. I mean, you can get so creative with these cards that they're so much fun to use.
I love the diamonds. Those really make it stand out.
So we'll place those on there, and I'm going to have you finish up doing the whole row. Now you can do a row that's all the way across, how we did it on this one, and you just might need more of your diamonds, or you can do them spread apart. And then the last step, if you have any stamps at home, or if you have some sayings that you want to put on your computer, and just print those out and cut it up and put it on the bottom. I'm going to use a Believe stamp, but any of those will work out great. And I'm just going to stamp that right down there, so I've got my Believe card.
That came out beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? And it's so easy to do. So I'm going to go home and send that to somebody that I love. And I also have my envelope flap right here. So I'm just going to use one more glue stick or pop dot. And I'm going to put this flower right onto my envelope. I always like to decorate my envelopes. So I'm going to place that on there, and I've got my beautiful card set.
That came out so beautiful, Corey.
Make your photos come alive with a glazed dimension look. Look at how the light reflects on the water to make it three-dimensional. You can use any inexpensive frame to make a home decor wall accent. You can highlight baby pictures, wedding, vacation, family and friends. Just add glaze to accent any part of your photo that you want to stand out. It's that easy. There's so many color choices of glazes, and they can be applied to any of your craft projects.
We have crafting diva Fran Risting here to show us the latest trends in scrapbooking. Hi, Fran.
Hi, thanks for having me. The latest thing is dimension. These are the glazed dimensions. They come in all different color sets, and they are so easy to use. I have a turquoise one out here. You can take any scrapbook paper and just put a little glaze on it, and it gives it a 3D dimensional look. It looks just like stained glass, and it's a pen writer. It's got a very fine point. I did another piece over here. You can see how beautiful that makes it raised. You can also do it on picture frames. I did a stencil on here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of blue right over my balloon, and you can see how beautiful that is. It only takes 5 or 10 minutes to dry. It's really, really easy to use.
Now, I've heard all this buzz about this moon dust. Tell us about this moon dust. I
love
Did you
the moon
get
dust.
this from the astronauts, or where did you get this from?
I got this from NASA. Now, one thing that you can do with the moon dust, it comes in different colors. It comes with glitter in it and without glitter. This one doesn't have the glitter. It's a matte finish. This is a little picture I have of the ocean. I can take, again, my glazes or any kind of adhesive you have, and we're just going to run it right across the wave here. This is what gives it the glaze, the raised stained glass look. Now I can take my moon dust and put it right over it. It only takes a few minutes to dry, so I'm sprinkling it right over it, and it will adhere right onto my picture. And I'm going to just tap that off. And you can see how beautiful it just adds dimension, and it's more of a textured dimension than the stained glass look.
I love it.
Isn't it beautiful?
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was so much fun.
Oh, I had a great time with both of you. Thank you.
So make sure to come home with us again and get crafty.